One of the things that's really cool about SERFA or working in folk music is that you can do songs about death.
Yes.
Isn't that great? I mean,
Or murder.
there's a lot of it going around, and you don't find that reflected in pop music so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
And also, I've been reflecting lately about how it's sort of mysterious. You know, I have grandchildren now. The second time around, you really do experience that mystery of birth, you know. But I've been thinking, death is kind of a mystery. People are here and then they're gone, you know. So, starting with an actual event in a house we lived in long ago in Fayetteville, North Carolina, there was a phenomenon, you know. I just started with that, and the rest is my own exploration, you know. In a weathered house in Carolina, at night there's sound upon the stair. Sorry.
You can do over. You can start again.
I'll just do the. You edit in the intro, and I'll just do the song. In a weathered house in Carolina, at night there's sound upon the stair. Four soft footsteps to the landing. We both knew no one was there. Some folks say they saw a young girl dressed in antebellum clothes. They say sometimes she held a mirror, other times offered a rose. Just around the corner, right beyond the bend, once you're a goner, is there nothing but the end? Got no use for apparitions, and I don't want you as a ghost. The raw hard truth of your omission, that's the part that hurts the most. Wouldn't it be nice if there was heaven that could give us both some peace? But to believe in the unproven might be the fool's gold of Circe's. Just around the corner, right beyond the bend, once you're a goner, is it nothing but the end? Seen those pictures from the Hubble, distant worlds beyond compare, scuffling down here in the rubble. My heart can hope you're out there. Just around the corner, right beyond the bend, once you're a goner, is it nothing but the end? In a weathered house in Carolina, at night there's sound upon the stair. Four soft footsteps to the landing. We both knew no one was there. No one was there. No one was there. Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to do something entirely different. I'm going to milk a reindeer right here on stage. No, this is a song of a very different type. Let's put it this way. An average detective novel takes about 80,000 words. But if you're as lazy as me, you get away with 7 verses and a kind of a weird chorus. So you have to consider this song is like if you've seen that film Lincoln Lawyer. So you can imagine this is a fellow who's a private detective and he's so low budget that he works out of a booth in a diner on Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. And it's somewhat inspired by the surrealistic noir novels of Charles Willeford, if you know his work. So I had some fun with this. A sailor came in, ordered a chili dog. I was staring out the window at the San Francisco fog. They called me an angel of mercy, well, she was Angel Fouquet. Taking a slice was my singular mistake. A man in the coonskin cap dropped by my booth, pages carefully torn from the book of Ruth. He was searching for expiation from a surfing incident. For my usual fee, I maybe could help the jam. Lies and fears, lies and fears. I could smell Chanel as she walked through the door. Had that dry mouth feeling, the kind I've had before. With her ex-husband on the SWAT team and the name of the Mother of God, and a hard luck story, a shaky Scheherazade. She said, "You've got to help me, Murray." That's not my name. My sister cooks meth, but you know I'm not to blame. She was always so resentful of the thing between Daddy and me. And now the probate's slow, I'm in impecunity. Lies, lies and fears. Lies, lies and fears. Well, I called her doll face, the way they do in the book. Took a post-dated check and said, "Sure, I'll have a look." Drove down to Livermore, where her sister worked. In particle physics, you know I was getting jerked. Amanda said, "Mary, she's crazy as a bug. But you know, she's kin." Sighed and gave a little shrug. I was scrambling for traction like a lizard in a washing machine. Getting nowhere fast, the clothes wasn't coming clean. Lies, lies and fears. Lies and fears. Well, I mailed back the check, headed down down to Watsonville. Had a breakfast burrito and plenty of time to kill. Stood by the slough, thought of you, and hear the story ends. It's a nasty business, stay out of it, my friends. Lies and fears. Lies and fears. Thank you very much.
Some more.
Cut that. Okay, grab some water. And let me think. What do I want to do next of these? Oh, okay. So I was living in California for about 3 years, 2010, 11, 12, in there. And I was writing songs. It seems like I almost have a California suite. Maybe I should do an EP for California songs. This one is about friendship. And you know, you start out writing about hormones and you wind up writing about friendship, you know, as time goes by. There's a kind of situation where you have friends that are just a consolation to you, their hospitality is just unbelievable, and their home is a refuge, you know. So I wrote this as a kind of a thank you present to them. And it wound up actually winning a grand prize for lyrics in the Nashville Songwriters Association competition. So it's funny, you know, you write from the heart without any calculation, and look what happens. But it's called Old Friends and California Wine. Let me start that. You can edit that. Not clean. Twisting down Route 17, Manzanita, Foothill Pine. The Chevy seems to know the way. Gearing down, just hear her whine. Roll into the pothole street, just a couple being filled in. Glide into the parking spot, hardly can contain a grin. Don't forget the corn tortillas, heirlooms ripened on the vine. Moonlit Lake, Sansamia, old friends and California wine. Old friends and California wine. Lazy paddle in the rushes, turtles basking on a log. Ignorant, nervous with our nearness, about to flap up in the fog. There's a quiet bed to burrow, doggies dreaming in the sun. Lily's wild down by the willow, chopping onion, there she's done. Don't forget the corn tortillas, heirlooms ripened on the vine. Moonlit Lake, Sansamia, old friends and California wine. Old friends and California wine. Talk about the old days, talk about tomorrow, talk about the kids, the money they borrow. Talk about the RV, the work that it still needs. Talk about the aquifer, choking up with weeds. And talk about the world outside, so little we can do. How we still try to, still hope to see things through. Don't forget the corn tortillas, heirlooms ripened on the vine. Moonlit lake, Sansamia, old friends, and California wine. Old friends and California wine. Old friends and California wine. Thank you.
Smart.
Hey, let's see. What else can I do? Okay. Well, I'll do my new song. Take a drink of this one. Okay, so I read a lot of story songs where I express my emotions and perspectives, you know, through a character and what they go through. Recently, I went through a workshop where that was not allowed, and it involved some fairly deep psychological work and extra writing, and then focusing in on your own story, you know, and defining moments in your life in that way. No escaping. You got to tell your story. So it was quite an amazing experience. I co-wrote this with a very fine pop songwriter in her early 20s, brilliant named Jess Best. So it was one of those intergenerational adventures. It was a lot of fun, and came out with this song. My mother was a hero when Daddy died so young. 4 kids, 1 year of art school, I was the eldest son. Our golden life was over, my life had just begun. Don't look back on trouble, it might be catching up. Signed up to be a soldier like Daddy did before. Sped up growing older with a wife and child of war. Lost friends in distant slaughter, and I still don't know what for. Don't look back on trouble, it might be catching up. Spent years on this highway, driving out of my own way. For all the where I've been, I'd go there once again. Our rearview mirror says I did okay. If the path of love runs smoothly, can that be love at all? Sometimes she danced with rainbows, sometimes I hit the wall. But the chute would always open when we were in free fall. Don't look back on trouble, might be catching up. I never took a job I wasn't willing to quit. I'd wear them down and stare them down, not take any shit. I always found advancement with sufficient heart and grit. Don't look back on trouble, it might be catching up. Spent years on this highway, Driving out of my own way. For all the where I've been, I go there once again. My rearview mirror says I did okay. The master told me that guitar will be your bodyguard. Keep it ringing, keep it close for when the times get hard. And make something beautiful, 'cause that's the way you are. Don't look back on trouble, you might be catching up. Spent years on this highway, driving out of my own way. For all the where I've been, go there once again. My rearview mirror says I did okay. My rearview mirror says I did okay. Thank you. That probably is all I need to do, you know? I've got 5 minutes left, but I mean, I don't know, I could do a cover, or you know, I've got a cover that's kind of probably under 4 minutes.
That'd be fine.
You know, and just for the hell of it, you know. This is by Stoney Edwards. He was as well known as he should be, but he was a capital artist out of Bakersfield. Same scene that produced Buck Owens and Earl Haggard and Tommy Collins and Wayne Stewart. He was African American, and there was only room for one African American country music star, Charlie Pride. In those days, Charlie Pride was terrific, but Stoney never quite. They made some really good records and songs. Anyway, this kind of is the definitive kind of country music, what you call it, inoculation or something. And I actually heard Hank Williams when he was fresh, when I was a little boy in South Carolina. So this reminds me of that. Daddy had a 1941 Ford. I was just about 10 years old. We would listen to Hank and Lefty on the radio. Why don't you love me like you used to do? And just look what thoughts we'll do. Well, Hank and Lefty raised my country soul. I learned how to dance and shuffle my shoes, listening to Hank sing the lovesick blues. We never knew old Hank, but we was awful close. Cut my teeth on always late, and I love you 1,000 ways. Hank and Lefty raised my country soul. Said the hair on his neck would crawl when Hank sang about the light he saw. Old Hank sure put a whole lot of heart in the songs he wrote. And every time Daddy got a little bit tight, Mom and Dad waltz would make him cry. Well, Hank and Lefty raised my country soul. I learned how to dance, shuffle my shoes, listening to Hank singing lovesick blues. We never knew old Hank, but we was awful close. Cut my teeth on always late, and I love you 1,000 ways. Old Hank and Lefty raised my country soul. Yes, Hank and Lefty raised my country soul.
Thank you.